The nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year are...
The 2024 Academy Awards nominations were a mixed bag, to say the least, with no shortage of jaw-dropping surprises and heartbreaking snubs. Below, we round up the 11 biggest talking points. Surprise, Justine Triet and Sandra Hüller for Anatomy of a Fall. Despite the highly competitive nature of this year's Best Actress race, many believed that Sandra Hüller would be able to squeeze into the lineup with her beguiling performance in Anatomy of a Fall. But it was a real thrill to see her Palme d'Or-winning director, Justine Triet, make the Best Director shortlist too. Sadly, though, she is the only woman in contention alongside Martin Scorsese, Christopher Nolan, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Jonathan Glazer. Anatomy of a Fall was also nominated for Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Editing. Meanwhile, France's decision to submit the critically acclaimed The Taste of Things as its international feature contender instead of Anatomy of a Fall, following Triet's criticisms of the French government, backfired spectacularly. It was snubbed entirely. Snub, Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie for Barbie. Greta Gerwig directed the biggest box office hit of 2023, yet she was still not honored with a Best Director nomination. Margot Robbie, her leading lady, and another apparent frontrunner for Best Actress was not included. Though it didn't perform as well as anticipated, their flamboyant crowd pleaser did manage to garner nominations for Best Film. Ryan Gosling's supporting role, adapted screenplay, production design, costume design, and 2 original songs, I'm Just Ken and What Was I Made For. Gosling responded to the nominations with a statement that read, "There is no Ken without Barbie." And a Barbie movie wouldn't exist without Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie, the 2 main creative forces behind this monumental, widely acclaimed picture. Without their talent, perseverance, and genius, none of the actors on the movie could possibly receive acclaim. It would be an understatement to say that I'm sad that they are not nominated in their respective categories. A large portion of the internet shared his indignation, highlighting the irony of Barbie's 2 leading ladies being disregarded in favor of the movie's most well-known male character. Surprise? America Ferrera for Barbie. One piece of good news for Barbie fans, though? The inclusion of industry stalwart America Ferrera in Best Supporting Actress for her scene-stealing secondary role.
She's here.
So sorry about the rain.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure we're going to have a really good time.
Snub, Dua Lipa for Barbie. While we're happy that Ryan Gosling and Billie Eilish will both probably get their chance to perform on the Oscar stage, singing I'm Just Ken and What Was I Made For, respectively, let's not forget about Dua Lipa, whose infectious hit song, Dance the Night, possibly the best song in the entire film, did not make the cut. Additionally ignored? Olivia Rodrigo, whose song Can't Catch Me Now from The Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes very well might have made the shortlist. The Oscars have become rather less star-studded. Snub, Greta Lee and Celine's song for Past Lives.
I think it'd be fun to continue this conversation.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? We can stop. Okay, we can stop.
That would be deeply...
Both Greta Lee, the other Greta, who should have been in the running for Best Actress, and Celine Song, the film's director, were disregarded for their exquisite performances in Past Lives. Fortunately, the independent sensation received a nomination for both Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay. Snub, Charles Melton.
Natalie and Julian, have you ever watched Riverdale? Did you know Charles' acting before? So first of all, huge congrats on the film. It is truly incredible, not being able to stop thinking about it. Take me back to the first day on set. What were your first impressions of each other?
I loved them both right away.
Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore for May December. May December, Whatever Happened to Her? The dark comedy directed by Todd Haynes, which is still one of my favorite movies of 2023, ultimately proved to be too divisive for the actors' union to handle. It's not exactly a positive portrayal of actors or the industry, as its 3 main actors, Natalie Portman, Julianne Moore, and Charles Melton, were all denied nominations for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, and Best Supporting Actor. It was only nominated for Sammy Birch's excellent original script, not for Best Picture. Hurt, Snub, Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is Killer of the Flower Moon. It's another collaboration between the director and Leonardo DiCaprio. The Oscar winners teamed up for the 6th time.
For Killers of the Flower Moon. Although the former Oscar winner has spent a large portion of awards season advocating exclusively for his co-star, Lily Gladstone, it may not have come as a complete surprise that he was left off the Best Actor shortlist. Nevertheless, many people still anticipated that he would be included on the shortlist. Of course, Gladstone, Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese, and the movie itself all made it. But it didn't receive as many nominations as we had anticipated for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Supporting Actor. Among the puzzles that baffle us, the screenplay that Scorsese and Eric Roth adapted was not given a chance to be seen. Surprise, Sterling K. Brown for American Fiction.
Did you come to write this book?
What really struck me was that too few books were about my people.
We should have known that the same would happen at the Oscars based on Sterling K. Brown's SAG nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his barnstorming work in American Fiction, but many, including me, were wondering if Charles Melton or Willem Dafoe from Poor Things may slip in here instead. Nevertheless, it's wonderful to see him recognized, as the movie is also up for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, Original Score, and Best Actor for Jeffrey Wright. Snub, The Color Purple.
Today, I teach a talks about a place called Africa. She say our mamas come from Queens over there.
Once a strong Best Picture contender, Blitz Bazawul's exuberant musical, The Color Purple, ended up walking away with just one nomination, for Danielle Brooks in Best Supporting Actress, and nothing at all for awards hopefuls, Fantasia Barrino and Taraji P. Henson, nor any of its original songs. Snub, Pedro Almodovar.
She was a whore, Father.
With Pedro Almodovar's Ethan Hawke and Pedro Pascal, led romantic western Strange Way of Life, competing against Wes Anderson's The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, the live-action short film category, appeared set to be the battle of the auteurs this year. However, it was not to be, as the Spanish Oscar winner did not attend the event. Surprise. Napoleon. Ridley Scott's Napoleon, a film which henceforth, laughably, will have the phrase Oscar nominated forever attached to it, showed up not just in visual effects, but also in Best Costume Design and Best Production Design. Oh, and don't even get me started on Best Makeup and Hairstyling nominee Golda. Baffling.
The nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year are